Раз, два, три.
Приветствуем Change Point!
Hello, Change Point. Just wanted to update you on what we've been doing the last week. Last Sunday we visited a couple of churches in Yakutsk. Got to enjoy those services and fellowship with believers there. Also got to visit with 5 pastors of local churches there in Yakutsk and hear from them what their needs are and their thoughts on ministry there in Yakutsk. And then we headed off to Moscow, got to visit Red Square and see some sights there before we headed on to St. Petersburg. In St. Petersburg, we got to visit St. Petersburg Christian University and visit with the president there, Alexander Negrev. And it was really exciting for us to hear him talk about the opportunities that the Lord's given them to begin to develop leaders in the former Soviet Union. It's a need that we've really heard from the people that we've talked to and seen a need for training, biblical training, and to see St. Petersburg Christian University stepping into that in a growing way, to see where they've come from in the last 20 years as well as their vision for the future was exciting. And so we are excited about the opportunities that there may exist there for partnership even between St. Petersburg Christian University and some of the others that we've met on this trip who feel a real need for training and further development of their Christian faith.
From St. Petersburg, we had the great privilege of going up to Murmansk, which is the largest city north of the Arctic Circle. Murmansk is called the City of Heroes because it was a city that stood its ground during World War II, and many may not know, but that's a city that the United States military as well as Canada and England helped to develop. We all used the ports in Murmansk during World War II. So it was great to meet with the believers there, and what we didn't know is that whole church in Murmansk went through a great period of persecution right before World War II and then even after World War II. Believers were imprisoned, believers were shot, and we met the children of those believers that were actually killed for their faith. It was a real honor to sit among them. Now from Murmansk, we crossed the border into Norway. And what many people don't know is that even Murmansk and Norway and Finland and Sweden, they all make up a region of the world called Lapland. And in that region, there's a people group that lives there called the Sami people, which are made up of 3 distinct groups: the Inari Sami, the Skuld Sami, and the Northern Sami. And so we went on a research expedition into this region to see what God was doing. Our most significant meeting came in Ivala, Finland, where we met with 3 elders of a Pentecostal church, which we found to be the only church in that region that had any opportunity at all to reach into the Sami people. Now, one of those elders was a Sami, and he speaks all 3 dialects of Sami: Russian, English, and Finnish. And it was a real joy to see his passion to reach his own people. There's one overriding theme, though, that we saw amongst the entire region from Murmansk all the way to Ivala, Finland. We just found that the leaders are tired. The churches are tired. They have stood faithful under oppression, not only from state churches, but also from governments. And they are weary. They are in need of encouragement. So pray with us as we consider how God might have our church step in and be that encouragement for these believers. Today, we're going to be worshiping with a couple of churches in Helsinki, Finland. So be praying for us as we make contacts with more leaders here in the capital, in the primary city of Finland. Also, we'll be taking off and going over to Reykjavik, Iceland. So be praying for us there as we meet with church leaders there as well. Thanks for allowing us to be on this. God is working in our hearts. He's opening our eyes. He's lifting our eyes to what He's doing in the Circumpolar North. And it's a great honor to be a part of a delegation that represents our church family.
Hi,